Hey guys, so as you guys know, I've been running the Sony Action Cam a whole heap on the bike recently, just in rides and in races, and sharing a lot of it on Instagram story, trying to give you guys just a little bit of a taste, a bit of a flavour of some of the racing that we're doing, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But one of the comments that you guys, well, not one of the comments, the main comment you guys always come back to me with is, we want more tactic stuff, Chris. What's, blah, blah, insight into tactics, etc, etc. So I've got to let you in on a little secret here, guys. Half the time, I'm getting it wrong. More than half the time. And I'm making it up as I go as well. I suppose one of the remits of like this team or even the vlog, right, is to promote bike racing. Like just how entertaining cycling is, with the goal of getting more of you guys pinning a number on and racing. That is genuinely one of the things I want this to achieve. So what I thought we'd do today is, we recently had a road race here in Sydney, the West Head road race. It was an absolute cracker of a race. I want to show you my bike camera footage because I genuinely think you will find this, well, number one, hopefully you'll find this really entertaining, and number two, maybe you'll pick something up from it. We'll know. Anyway, let's go to the start line at West Head.
I'm really excited about this, guys. So let's roll out, and while we do roll out, I'm going to give you some little administrative points here. So we're looking at about 100, a little bit over 100k road race here, just under 3,000 meters of climbing. So there's a lot of up and down throughout this race. Other little administrative item, all the metrics are about 3 seconds out. So you'll see the metrics react probably about 3 seconds before what you see on screen happens. As far as the field goes, we're looking about 30 guys, really strong field. We have 4 guys in the field, and that guy on the green there who just went past, he is probably the favourite for the race. He would be, Will Hodges is his name. He won a big state race the other week and finished just off the podium at Melbourne to Warrnambool. In fact, if you watch the finish, it kind of looks like he's about to win it at some stage. And Melbourne to Warrnambool, as you guys know, is one of the biggest races in the country, full stop. Okay, let's have a look what's happening. So Jesse Coyle and Will Hodges are already off the front. That's Sean Felser. I know, sorry if I don't know everyone's name here. I'm just going to go with what I can see in front of me. He's going to try and bridge across. This young fella here is going to go with him, and I think that's a good opportunity for me to go with that. We have a rough rule here that we kind of want sort of 1 in 3 type thing happening. So you can sense already at this moment in the bunch there's little bits of panic happening, because these sort of splits can easily sort of be ridden away, and it's almost, there's already a great sense of aggressive riding happening. So Sean is going to pull that back across, but as he just looked over his shoulder there, he probably saw what I saw, which was the fact that really the whole bunch are on our wheel at this point. So really what this is now becoming is a great opportunity for a counter-attack. We're going too fast at the moment for a counter-attack to happen, but in the scheme of things, this would be a perfect time for someone deeper behind in the bunch who's got a great sit. Cue Jimmy Nicol, who'd got a great little sit coming into that. He's carrying some great speed across it. Perfect time to counter-attack. As that little counter-attack moves away, guys, I need to tell you, this is one of the major sort of selection points / climbs of the course. It's a minute and a half, and it's always full gas. It's quite steep at the bottom. It's got a long crest at the top. So it is a really good launching pad early on in the race, and I guarantee you, I don't remember, but I guarantee you that it's going to be here. So let's have a look what happens. You can still see that little counter-attack with one of our guys up the front is still there. Now you just saw Jesse and Will, I think, attacking again. So there go 2 or 3 guys. Now I'm in an awkward position here, guys. I need to go with this next move, but Chris Powell's gone with it. So I don't want to bridge across to his wheel there, because I'll just weld the whole bunch to him. So I'm going to drop back. This is Russian roulette for me now, because I know I've got another kick in me. I can jump across, but I don't want to do it, because if I do, I just bring the whole bunch. Okay, now I've set myself, guys. I know the next jump, I have to follow it. There we go. Now I was in a bad position for that, That guy was in a much better position than I was to make that counter-attack move. He was carrying a heap of speed in. I had to sort of jump from mid-bunch and sort of force my way across. But I'm now all in to get onto this fella's wheel. There's another little rise coming up here. Again, you can sort of see the power go up before what actually happens. Because there's a little crest here, and so if I full gas this crest, I'll catch him. And there's the front six. They are literally 100 meters across. I look around and I see I've got 3 guys on my wheel. 3 guys from the other team who I'm not just going to bring across to this bunch. So now we're within striking distance again, guys. We are definitely within striking distance. So you probably just saw that my power went up. It's like a little sort of auto cue to what's going to happen. And one of the Roland guys kicks to go across. I'm going to try and go with him. And this again is a pretty big all-out effort. You can see what I'm talking about with these hills, these rises early on in the race are literally just full-out efforts. Be a little bit mean and not really help here, but this fella who has made a pretty good attempt here is going to get us across. So having made it across, it's not really a cohesive breakaway. You can tell straight away guys are just sort of single file, not really rolling through. The impetus is not there, and I'm probably guessing that the bunch has come back across to this at this point. Really good opportunity to counterattack at this point. Don't be really particularly happy with this. So I'm going to have a go here by the looks of it, by the looks of those early numbers. Yep. Now I'm going, does also look as though Jesse's gone as well. That's all right. Like in a situation like this, I know that my kind of attack there probably didn't bring anyone with me. So there is no harm in this circumstance me getting across. And I'm carrying a bit more speed than he is anyway. So worthwhile to maybe try and restart something. It's still just the 2 of us and we're about to hit the wall. So this is a super steep, super short climb. Now, we're not going to blast this. There's no point at this stage blasting it. We know the bunch is right behind us. So what we're kind of probably hoping here is that a few guys will come across to us. Let's have a look. Will Hodges has now come across. So I think we've got 1 or 2 others with us at this point as well. So again, you can see that it's just up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's really starting to tax a lot of people. Okay, so that's me saying roll through, we'll roll with you. We've obviously got a move here that's got some space. We're politely moving that fella to the side, and we are now going to ride. Now fast forward 3 or 4 minutes of chopping, and the main part of the bunch has come back. When I say the main part of the bunch, probably another 5 guys have bridged across to this group. Another little crest coming in. In fact, I think that's the steepest little crest, and there goes Mr. Coyle. Spoiler alert, you're not going to see him again. 27 minutes in, minus the sort of 3 or 4 minutes on the start line. You're not going to see him again. There is someone who does not want to chase Jesse Coyle, fair to say. Fast forward another 6 or 7 minutes, guys, and we're on another one. This is probably one of the more grindier hills in the race. Now, Jesse's still up the race, not far up the road at this stage, okay? Now, what you're going to see, guys, this is a key moment in my race. So you can see there's a little split happening with Chris Powell in it. I'm going to follow this one to go across. This is a great little part of the race, guys. So guys at this point know that everyone's hurting, everyone's on the limit, and the course is selective at this point. So if the bridging move or if something can go, this is probably the moment. I should mention, ignore my heart rate. The heart rate monitor is just deluding itself. So anyway, we're firing up. There's another crest coming up. Now, Jesse is not far up the road here, so there's the impetus you can sense now is back in the bunch to attack, to chase, to see what's happening. So a little look over my shoulder, guys, and I knew that guys are definitely redlining. It's really on at the moment. You can even sense by the laboured sort of pedaling strokes that are kind of starting to happen. Now, Robbie's going to go there with Chris and Will again following. I'm not going to follow that because Chris looks strong there. So there's no point me welding to that. Except when I looked back across, I remember this, I had no one on my wheel. So I'm quite happy to keep following this through and get across. No hope, in no way I am going to let Will go by himself there. And that's a key moment, guys. Right on the crest there, do you see that? So that is the crest of that hill, and Will put that power down immediately. And spoiler alert, that's it. What we get away from the bunch with that. Now you can probably tell we're doing 65, probably going to go even faster as he pedals down here. So let's fast forward, well, an hour and a half of racing, and the three of us have been chopping off. There are some bridging groups that are kind of getting close, but I'm pretty confident at this stage that this group's going to get away, or we're going to really be fighting out for second. Jesse has just done an amazing ride, didn't turn his camera on, so we can't use any of this footage. But what I did really want to show you guys is just, well, this little last part here. So because we've been riding, all three of us have been riding so hard for so long, we're all fatigued. So to just put that bit of doubt into guys' minds and ride hard for a long period of time could do it. So I'm going to drop to the back here, guys. Skip a little turn there. Sorry, Phil. Phil, absolute, just has ridden his socks off today, killed it. And I'm going to attack here. So attack on. Right at the bottom of that particular climb is the steepest part of it. So you are carrying the least amount of speed. So maybe you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck in terms of actually putting some power out. Now, I remember looking around at this point and seeing Will is on my wheel. I didn't see Phil on my wheel, so I thought, okay, well, keep it going. Keep it going. You might as well at this stage. You've got nothing to lose. Relative success there in the sense that it's just Will and myself now. Really going to be fighting this out for second and third. That's me saying I'm seconds from cramping and he's saying he's seconds from bonking. Anyway, we're just trying to suss each other out, I'm sure. But so we hit the base of the wall, guys. Just a reminder again, all the metrics are about maybe a bit more actually, 3 or 4 seconds out. They'll be a little bit earlier than what actually happens. So I'll be honest at this point, guys, you know, in hindsight, I reckon probably what I should have done on this first little hill is just go as physically hard as I could have and seen if it had actually broken Will. Will is not rolling through. As you can tell, he has me totally stuffed in this particular circumstance. So it's a big down and up into the finish line, so he can really slingshot around me if he wants. It's, you know, this is a funeral procession, I would suggest, for me. The last hill, guys, and this is really what I probably should have done on the wall the first time around, just absolutely gone for it. Unfortunately, as we found out very quickly, I didn't actually have much left anyway, so it was, I'm actually pretty sure that power's right. At least I hope Will's not sprinting around me when I'm doing 21 watts. I hope he had to do a bit more than that. And we roll over the line, guys, and oh look, I really hope you enjoyed that, because that was just a cracking bike race, especially that first half an hour.
So I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. We've got a huge amount of racing coming up. You are going to be bombarded with race vlogs in the next couple of weeks. Dura Brizzy will hit in the next couple of vlogs. Second NRS race of the year. Going to try and introduce you to a lot more of the team this time, get them in front of camera for once. And a few of the other guys. I'm really excited about this, guys, actually. We've had quite a few people from the vlog offer to help us out, the team out. And well, one of them is a Brizzy local, and he's going to be in the next vlog, so that's so cool. I just can't imagine that from the beginning of this. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel. I'll put my hands on the bars, and we'll see you soon, hey?